Let's do the new event. Not that. We're not gonna do that yet. Do this. This gives you that. Hopefully do this today. We'll see. Tempted to do it, but I feel like doing this probably a bit more like thingy, you know. One second. So I won't cut that bit out because I was just gonna check. Okay. Well, this spawns you like several waypoints like hidden by a marker. Okay.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
Okay.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Ooh, vacation. Oh, this is at the festival thing, right? Yeah.
We ended up having downtime in Nod-Krai.
Yeah, me either.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here.
Yep.
Everywhere you looked, it was
Pretty
either the wild hunt
hectic.
causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom
Yeah.
at any moment.
That's the Nod-Krai experience. We really have achieved a lot since we've been in here, haven't we? The Travel and Paimon's strike again.
That's right. Another win for Tibet's top duo.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
I won't do too much of this. I'll only do a bit, and then I'm gonna do the story quest in general because I want to do the story quest.
Wait, why do you mention it though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element.
Yeah,
The
fair.
festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nod-Krai's most lively festival.
Whew, sounds like fun.
I'm definitely up for it. Let me move this closer. I'm definitely up for it.
Great. Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now
Yeah,
can
we
finally start
literally
investigating properly.
we know we're finally investing in our spiritual world, which I am really happy for. Except we have no idea where to start.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching. But the moment
Isn't
you
it
stop
like
looking,
have you
it'll
been
jump
living
right
under a
at you.
rock? That's the only rock kind of logic I know, but sure. I'm not sure it's as simple as that, Paimon. Oh, it's not as simple as that.
Though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Yeah. We haven't seen Colabina in a while. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Riri and has been weaker since then, much weaker since then. She's returned to the moon, right? That's like the whole thing. What was this guy standing at that for? I don't know if I can do anything to generally help her, but surely a little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the Doctor so far. True, we're actually talking about the Doctor. I think we have mentioned him, like Doctor's meant to be like in Nod-Krai, right? Doctor's in Nod-Krai? Because like it was like a place like away from Cesnile, just above Cesnile. I think that's meant to be Nod-Krai. So I think the Doctor is in Nod-Krai. So
What's wrong? You look super serious all
I
of
was
a
just
sudden.
thinking about Kabina and the Doctor.
Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the Doctor have to do with anything?
we learned back in that he's been investigating the moon, but he's been suspiciously absent so far. Yeah, a lot of moon stuff has happened to him. We haven't seen him at all. So yeah, so we actually see the doctor in this quest, or at least talk about him.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui.
Yeah, the other two members here are like, we haven't really had a full-on fight with the Fatui. We've had like a bit of a scuffle, but not a full-on quest that fights them.
It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps. Either way, he's currently in action is a good thing. Probably not, because that means he's probably up to something, so technically not a good thing.
True. My mom would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
I'm pretty sure she's a robot, so that doesn't really apply. But yeah, Marionette is more technically reasonable than the Doctor's just like someone actually enjoys evil, I guess, or at least like exploiting other people.
Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatous, especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe.
But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots.
Yeah.
That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Paimon, I have a feeling that she might have heard that.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now.
I do love the fact that we're probably not gonna talk. We probably won't talk enough, hopefully not much about stuff as in front of what's her name? The magic lady. Forgot her name. It's on top of my head. Catherine. Much stuff in front of Catherine, because obviously we know that she's Marinette's like one of her like robots, I guess, right? Or puppets. So it makes sense we're not going to talk about her in front of her at all, hopefully. In general, it would be stupid if you do talk about anything related to the Fatui. Or we can use here to get a message to Marinette also, I guess, right?
Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina. Right. Yeah.
That's fine, a little interesting. I thought she was going to be behind us, but I remember Catherine, right? A Nocturne of the Far North. I want to do Endurance Quest quick, more than I want to do best sector right now. Like, I'm going to talk to Columbia and then might end it to do Endurance Quest, because I'm more excited. I just want to get Endurance Quest done with all the materials. Ooh. I love this whole cave thing. Every time I come down, there's always all these, which I think you need them for at least for thingy. Also, I forgot to do this. I also did obviously wish for Duran and I've got getting them, and of course I spend on here no matter what. So yeah, I don't have any more fates. Should I get? It's 375. I will use them on this because why not? So get more free wishing. Probably last wishing this year. Actually depends, because I obviously do challenging to get thingy. Last one. What PO am I on? At 8p, that's 8 wishes, so I'm 2p now. Okay. Just wait to do that. Maybe a bad idea, a stupid idea, though. We'll see.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be
Oh,
resting.
talking.
Perhaps I would have been. were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests.
I do love the fact we're talking more in this quest.
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
I hope we get to do that more in other quests. Like, of course, we're not talking everything, but we're talking more. For example, I'm playing Where Winds Meet a lot with my friend Lionel. I'm playing Where Winds Meet. I'm pretty sure literally every time we talk, majority of the time we are talking. Yeah, just in general, I do love the fact we're talking more. I just enjoy it. Just a small detail, like this whole like Nod-Krai thing, we've talked more than we have like throughout basically the whole story at this point.
Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
Have you done that before?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
It is unsynced, and but that's because they don't really try and sync it up with because it's obviously Japanese. I think it's Japanese. I could be wrong about that. I don't know if I want to pull for her or not.
Only
We'll see.
sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
Yeah.
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Sick.
They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here.
Yep. This must
If I
suck.
remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust.
So is she gonna
Turn
like?
into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
So is she gonna like try? Is she gonna like break through the fake sky into the real sky? Because the real sky is basically Teyvat. Is she gonna break through there and go to return to the world? I have no idea.
Alright then.
She turned to a moon, but aren't the moons destroyed?
We're sure gonna miss you.
I don't know.
But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
How do you intend to
Talk
return?
again.
The moon
We'll have to
planet
say
is soon to
goodbye.
arrive.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else my mind is working.
The moon will be closest to Teyvat.
Okay.
The
I used to tell
Kuvok
other
Island
moons,
will
I know,
reach its
like-
peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It'll work like a slingshot.
Is this gonna be the last time we see her? Unless something goes wrong and she fails, or at least maybe she's able to stay into that. If not, this might be the last time we see her. Although I have a feeling the doctor's gonna intervene, because if the moon's gonna be closest to that, it makes the most sense that he will intervene. So yeah, I can see us find the doctor, and maybe we kill him.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
Yeah.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
I find it weird so many people know that there's a full sky. Of course, it makes sense for the damn select to know, but like that's so many people knows there's a full sky at this point. Like it isn't really the most kept secret in Genshin, especially after that land, right?
She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
I will say I'm going to guess, not now or maybe not even since now. Eventually, the fake sky will just fully fall apart, and we'll see the real sky with like it being destroyed or something on the outside.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are in
Well, people have
twilight.
escaped the fake sky before, so it's not
I've
like
always
impossible
thought
at
of
all,
myself as a
or
wanderer
even
on
hard
this
maybe.
earth, and it has never
Hey,
expressed any
Wanderer!
desire to keep me here.
Also, that's just gonna be rehyped because Wanderer, I think, is getting this Archon quest, or at least in during story quest. I think the Archon quest, and I'm really hyped to see him back because honestly, Scaramouche or Wanderer is such a great character. I think the last time we saw him was Sumeru. I like Archon quest wise, and about story quest or stuff like that. Archon quest wise.
Yet, just
I think.
as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm.
Oh, we also seen
Is
Alice.
this a gesture of affection?
So much stuff. I'm happy
Or is the world mocking me?
to look forward to. Yeah.
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
I am a
Then
traveler.
what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
Yep.
That's right. Don't overthink it.
Paimon, you ruined the
Happiness is
moment.
happiness and joy is joy. The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it.
Yeah, fair.
I see.
That's like,
And what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
that's like telling someone to literally just watch the show and not analyze every goddamn frame of it. So meant to enjoy the goddamn thing, not analyze every single thing. Like this means that.
I can't tell
Like,
from
for
the tone
real.
of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
She sounds more sleepy.
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Could you? Could we?
A joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway,
Hey,
I assume you're here
I
about
give
you
some.
know what?
I give some funny jokes. That was a funny jokes. Well, actually, to be fair, not. But like,
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh.
oh,
Then,
we talking about the
do you still
doctor,
want to
the
give me your
Tory.
hand? Or not?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the moon goddess's honor.
In your
Since you
honor?
helped so
Wow.
much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming moon prayer night.
Oh yeah.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up.
I hope she says goodbye to Marinette because I like that little like dynamic. I thought I would have hated Marinette, but she's actually an alright character. Don't know about the future, but yeah, normally I hate a lot of story thought. So Arlecchino is a cool character. Don't mind her sometimes, but I know it's having the story event quest when I play it. I am not looking forward to that when I actually eventually have to finish my story quest. But in general, I do enjoy Marinette as a like, Futurica member. Child can be annoying, can be fun. It really depends. The doctor's just I don't. That Samara thing. What the doctor did was not nice.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
Honestly, the way this is like set up, it sounds more like an event quest instead of like an Archon
They call
quest.
me Plutarch.
But I'm assuming something's gonna happen at
And
the
Futuri have an
moon
arrest
thingy.
warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
I'm assuming the doctor's gonna go and capture Marinette for his little experiments. Yeah, there will definitely be complications, but
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation.
Marinette needs to show
I
up.
suppose
Go
it
on.
wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into
At least
my
I was gonna do the thing
suitcase
quest, but I now
before
kind of want to see,
finally
so
learning
we'll
what
see.
my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no.
More question.
Rather, it is. There is no need.
Maybe it's like, do you want?
But sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Maybe it's something like, would you return to being the moon goddess or something? That sounds like a good question. The doctor's gonna appear. The clouds changing.
And also, I do not know.
Oh, she's like nervous. I hate when Genshin does all these angle changes. It makes you feel like something's gonna happen. New moon. Okay.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
You guys still talking?
Lauma's
Oh
gotta be
yeah.
the person most familiar with the moon prayer night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. Where did
I think that's enough talking. Like, I don't want to skip the talking, but sometimes occasionally skip it because of the fact that I don't know if they finished talking. You know what I mean? Like, they talk so randomly, I don't know where it's gonna end. Fuck off.
What are you doing here?
Also, the reason I wanted to pull the Duran because I'm wearing the male character that I will occasionally use because I have friends now there.
Beats me.
But like,
I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
oh, fuck, actually
Mr. Varka is
passed
helping
out
to
from
oversee
drinking. That must have been a
Archon's
lot.
preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding
Jeez.
decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparations are already underway.
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nod-Krai. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare.
Yeah.
Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, everyone was like
Catherine
doing
said
so
that
much
people weren't
havoc.
so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a
Yeah.
falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Yeah, although I think the Adepti, like, a lot of people know their existence because of their help. Although in their case, Adepti definitely do exist. Yeah, like I said, we've met plenty of them in our time.
One other thing, we just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Yeah.
Are you saying you have a plan?
Put in armor or
Not
something.
as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up.
If she's talking about the two, I'm
You
sure
can't
like
go
Vodka or
preparing
something
for a
Guardian will be
festival
okay.
with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Yep.
Hey, did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough at least.
Says what? Fall into place.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom. And you can always
yes.
tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles, like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the moon goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part, yes, we'll take...
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
That's why I can see those in the background.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
So...
Wanatar! You wanna play too?
Guess not.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Is she gonna be like following us around like in everywhere? Yeah. Oh yeah, anyway.
What are these floaty things?
Balloons.
Moon veils. We hang them
Oh,
from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them,
Oh.
Everyone seems hard at work.
they are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details.
Wasn't
of
that
where it
already
will
there?
be
Or am I
placed.
like...
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite!
Okay.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be
I'm pretty sure there was like
crests
something
this
similar to
present in
that when we were
Washington
talking to like
during the
Mona or someone like, oh, if you include food in there, Paimon would have already been there.
The timing
Or something.
of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance.
Yeah.
We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
Yeah. Well, if every time it's happening, they said, oh wait, the moon's not exactly right, he'll be back in a week. I would be a bit annoyed though. Ooh, the moon's at you. To be fair, if I saw that and then the
Let's
movie, I
talk
wouldn't have
here.
realised who she was.
To tell
I
the
can't
truth,
lie.
I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to
Let's
participate
ask
in
you
the
asked,
festival.
man.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here
So it
since.
is something similar to what I thought.
I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answers, she also has to pass on a message, there is no need.
Ah, I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess.
I mean, if you like god power too much, or like gods and stuff, I guess because
But my
gods
wish obviously was not
are
for her to come here and be worshipped
gods
as a
are
deity.
like
I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay.
because in general gods like are real into that, right? Like it's pretty obvious like no one would not believe in a god when there's literally gods there. So in general, if you rely on the gods too much, you'll probably come like you probably won't be able to rely on yourself.
I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention.
Yeah,
And
that
as
could be
such,
the
she does
case.
not wish to cause us trouble.
It is a peaceful place, sir.
What really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
Maybe, I'm assuming this is coming from like place because he had to depart here from Mondstadt.
All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
Yeah.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
I can see her going to the moon, coming back every so often because because the moon to recharge her power and make sure the world doesn't erase her.
All right.
I can see that happening. Because I don't think they will remove her in general because she is a new character, so she'll probably appear in the story occasionally. That makes sense.
Let's go.
She isn't even like on the wishing list yet. Especially these 2 months, she'll appear thing, and normally they do like story quests with the new release of a character or something on the lines. A travel needs blessing, not burdens. It sounds good in principle. Will blessings alone be enough for Kolobina? Let's see, because there's a thing of it. It's up here. Let's see if there's like. I know apparently getting new information on like a monster thing. I don't think there's anything in Mondstadt. One sec. Quick check. There's nothing new over here. No like okay points. We'll be getting information on a new region Mondstadt, which we could get a new region Mondstadt next update, which I'm down for if that is the case. Mondstadt to expand like over like here or here. And this red line not being around like this would be so great. Or like this being filled in. Some stuff may have been filled in by like a core quest, but I have no idea. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. 85. So, I know the things there. I want to do this just so I'm gonna spam it. Bear with me for, but I've already
Quick
One is domestic.
bingo. Okay, here.
Knuckle
Barely
knuckle.
Wrong.
did this
I
before.
see.
Of course not.
So I don't know if it counts if I say it again.
Like I'm the one.
Understood.
I don't know if it'll count. I remember doing that before. Durin and Albeo.
Over there. It's Durin and Albedo
With
with
Flins, that's quite per.
What could they be chatting about?
Right, Alice?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Sure has.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon.
The Abyssal Dragon.
Yes, that too. Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all. On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps
Oh
a
yeah,
mirage.
so this is Wonder thing.
Huh?
The reflections reveal the future or like the past or
You
something
could
like
see
that.
them, but not touch them?
So this is probably what it is.
It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nod-Krai before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nod-Krai in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless.
I see.
There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago.
Oh,
She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
sick.
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yep.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
That
Right?
Inefa?
Whatever's happening in Nod-Krai, she always seems
Yeah.
to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it would be Inefa. Makes sense. I hate running around Lusher Town, okay? So only trying to find locations, Is that temple though, or is that not? I don't know, like... Oh, that is a temple waypoint. Oh my god. Well, that thought, but well, not much. So time.
So much destruction has been written in the earth here.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it. But you're done flapping your lips as if work.
Interesting. There's a little squad down there.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moonprayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past.
I will say, haven't we seen like abyssal kind of things we can't touch, like ghosts from like that and or whatever? Didn't we literally see that? So won't we like draw conclusions it would be something similar?
The odds of encountering these phantoms
I know it's not
are
something similar, but like
to looking up in the night sky, happening
when you
to
like
see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First,
I see
the
better.
Abyss.
I mean, we don't know that
The
technically,
ones
but
we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters,
I
but
can
human phantoms too.
I can see this being something related to the Doctor or Atlas, I guess, but the Doctor probably.
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms,
Just because it was
it's
brought
almost
up, but
as
they
if
brought up the Doctor,
someone's
so
last
I feel like he's
memories
going
are
to
coming
appear.
to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Could be.
Oh,
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The
Oh.
phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be
I feel like
from
I've heard
6,000 years
Hyperborea
ago.
before. Just like somewhere. Maybe this is the Moon's goddess's like memories. That's something I can think of. Who else lives that long? Marinette's pretty old, isn't she? Like in general, like she's lived for a while. I know 6,000 years ago. I don't know. The Doctor hasn't lived that long.
did Paimon
I don't think.
6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather.
I will say, she has grown. She has not asked us for money or payment for getting this information. I don't think. It hasn't came up, I don't think.
Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
Okay, I literally just decided to change what I just said. Why was that so after? She's doing it for a favor. I mean, she could have been used as an excuse, but that was so literally, I paused to talk about this, and then she decides to say that, okay.
So calculating.
Yeah.
Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Tell me about it. Oh,
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides
That's a great
with my
true.
duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
yeah.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
Okay.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it. Yeah, wait, we're a team since when? Well, I thought it was talking about Paimon.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This
Yeah.
was part of my grand plan all along.
Oh yeah, by the way,
The team of
we
Fly
managed to
Car.
convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case.
Yeah, probably.
And Yehoda loves a party. So I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
Makes sense.
No, 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 no.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have that news, boss. So many people Alright, everyone inside! Quick!
Okay, what? She's ran fast.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Star Sand Shoal?
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space?
Maybe.
I want to know everything.
Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best.
I thought something terrible happened, but like, okay, this is great.
Of course. Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Fair enough.
I know, like, especially music plays when that happened.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too. What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
I thought so. I thought she wanted that as exclusive.
Oh, sorry, boss.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people would have seen it regardless. Like, she has not changed one bit. There are a couple people who do stuff with some Dory and like Nefer. And Nefer. What was it? Where's my spaceship at? Actually, it wasn't there before. I remember I was over here trying to get that open. It was really annoying. And it still isn't open. Before I do that, I'm going to collect whatever this is. By the time I need whatever that is, that'll be refreshed anyway. There are people praying for the thing? Or is this what it... So there are people normally looking at it. Some phantoms, some not.
Well, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money.
6,000 years ago?
Phantom really is your spaceship.
Were we thinking? I thought it was 500 years ago. Was it 5,000 years ago? I know like this is 6,000.
Why
That's
did it
only
show
some
up
of
here?
them.
Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an after image?
I'm not sure either. Maybe we'll learn a bit more what happened when, like, you know, Lumi wakes up.
You're already here.
Why are you here, Alma?
What a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival
See,
preparation.
clearly it's not like hidden information,
I
man.
was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information.
Wouldn't it be
about
better to
them,
ask the moon
since
goddess? I
they
thought
can't
she
be
would know.
interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Seems like that's all we can do.
I feel like the moon goddess would literally... It's like, no one gonna say, oh, let's go to the moon goddess and ask. I'm sure she would literally know what's going on, but sure. Maybe she doesn't, I guess, but either way. A reindeer also. Okay. Oh, not reindeer, but like
Everyone,
what are they called?
Our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
But can't they not talk through phantoms?
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild
Don't we
fruit
literally
grows
know why
abundantly.
the spaceship was here?
We may live
Maybe,
in a
maybe not
different
the
era
after
from
image,
these
but
phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
after a few moments, and the parents return happily.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Now let me ask them some questions.
Okay.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because we don't see their whole world, we only see small fragments.
Good point. Great thinking, Lama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
So we can't really interact with the spaceship, can we?
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
So we can still communicate with the fragments in a way. Maybe it feels like we're part of the time, whatever. Can we just go through them? Yeah, we just walk through. I can't want. The ship's gone. Surely, like, maybe if we go inside. Nah, it would have been cool if we went inside. We saw ourselves like sleeping outside, hibernation. Was that something down here before? Was this? Has that always been something down here? So I do not remember this area at all. Maybe this is new. I can't remember this area at all. Time to talk to you guys. What the fuck about?
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about
Okay,
his
so-
grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Okay, so our ship was around for a while. I saw videos on the like 5 and that the two of that, so this one it was 6 hours. So this one's probably like 3 hours, I would assume.
Come on, brothers.
Of course, I'm talking a lot, unfortunately. So
Chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
yeah, I guess makes sense. You can probably do
I'm
film
sure
ads
we're
to
all
see.
starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nod-Krai. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
I really want to see us as a phantom from the past before we met Paimon. It'll be really interesting. Because we obviously woke up and obviously a couple months later we found Paimon. And just see how when we woke up, or our sister as a past phantom, that would be interesting.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only they showed the moment where my sister was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were heading. Maybe they were piloting it obviously and hid it, I would assume, or they hid it with a cloaking spell? I guess not. Or maybe like see through or like walk through and invisible, I guess. There hasn't been a pilot because they can't break it. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged.
It was
If
took
nothing
super
else,
long.
this
I
is
won't.
proof of the ship's existence.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Fatui has it somehow.
And think about it.
But then again, I wouldn't be
So
surprised if
many
our
people tried to
sister
hack
has
their
it.
way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Volker.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
I want to know more about
Sounds
ship.
good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Hey, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Alright, sorry, I was like talking about bro.
No,
I was listening
get
to this at
away.
the same time, so. Cool, like,
Oh.
open. Let's go see through. That must be horrifying because you're still seeing them die, right? And for
It's hard
Durin,
to stomach, Mr. Durin.
yeah.
But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
Yeah, he's not got there.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts
So he's made it
now?
like a bunch, okay.
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far.
Wow.
Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim.
35.
There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
45 times people die, or 5 times people die is crazy.
I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nod-Krai during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
If our ship is it makes sense, I guess, or something similar. That would be right thing.
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire.
Yeah, speak of that
There was
land.
a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nod-Krai, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nod-Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god.
We don't really know much about Fays, I swear.
The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we
Didn't we already like
history.
explain that?
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yeah.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint. You
Go on.
mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Yeah.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
Flynn in general doesn't feel like someone like old. For example, the Adepti feel like they've lived a long time. Flynn's doesn't. So it's like, I already know he's lived for a while because he's like, I swear he's a fail or whatever. So yes.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
I'm gonna be right back. Just see my dad called me. I'm pretty sure he called my mom. Anyway.
Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rere's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the Abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the Abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerir, something became a little clearer to me.
I am back. Oh, my doubts remain so.
Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
Yep.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible.
Yeah, I do want to do story quests.
Resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
I'll probably take breaks here and there. Also, in general.
I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and
Just
one last
remember
thing.
saying while doing
I'd
it.
appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
I'm pretty sure we know that he's a Fae, but like, and Varka knows. But those two don't know.
Our
Oh,
separate
but we're here.
investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though.
Yeah.
We totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on. But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney.
It's not a spaceship called like the Hyperbollination or whatever. I could be wrong. I know that's like Dragon Ball Z stuff. I think the Hyper Chamber or something.
Each phantom only
But
showed a very brief moment in time.
yeah.
There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees.
Look.
And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What
Yes.
do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Was it?
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh.
Oh yeah, the ancient stuff.
That was it. Hyperborea. Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow.
Yeah.
Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
I love the interactions.
But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
Yeah.
You mean a parting gift?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with food.
I don't have drinks get this. It sure stands like.
Does food go bad on the moon?
I probably will.
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Yeah.
But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
We're gonna be looked at. Yep. Great.
Traveler, they're all looking at you.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. I'll find a chance to ask her, okay? Leave it alone.
Great. Haha, problem
But
solved. Now, I need to stop by Dora's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
That's nice. I do like how we see more Dory. She can be annoying, but her Japanese voice is fun. Also, she obviously knows Alice for some reason. Second of all, yeah, my video is probably gonna be a long time. You just consistently pause it to talk.
Then let's leave it there for now. We
Yeah,
all
there's the
have our
only
own
one just
business
standing
to
on the
attend to.
stairs.
Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Gotcha.
If you
Sorry, I'm just like
what
making sure my
Kutar
voice
likes,
is on.
let us know right away.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Voice on. She'll probably like something to do with the moon or her homeland. Most likely. She likes tea, right? She likes the tea pies.
Is something the matter?
Well, I don't know if that's the pies or the tea itself. That's my line, Duran. You seem a little down. Yeah, he's been standing up here.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the abyss.
That's fair.
But it's okay. This is
I mean, if I saw
something
someone
have
die,
to
even
work
if like, yeah,
I'll
if
be all right.
my nose
Thanks
was even
for
from the
your
past, it was
concern.
still hurt.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Don't forget, I'm a member of the Knights of Avonia, so you can always rely on me. I like how we bring up our other tiles. But we get tired of the majority places up to saving them. I forgot what the leeway tile was, to be fair. Okay, they've got the little thing there, but before I do that, not that, go to here. These little 50, so it's like... Probably top of it. Maybe I'll get a... yes. Where's it? Ooh, a Kaya. I'll actually take a double Kaya, to be fair. Or a thingy Kaya. What's that achievement? Wait, it's the... Oh, there's no achievements for story quest, I think. I don't mind, I don't think I've actually got a duplicate Kaya before. Oh, he's already C3 now. Okay. I don't use Kaya too much, but like, he used to be one of my characters I used to use a lot. Anyway.
Which is why we need a lantern guaranteed to work on the moon.
Okay.
Yes, I have a few ideas, but the lantern itself is the easy part. The real issue is how little we know about the lunar environment.
Yeah.
Wait, you two are serious about this?
Of course.
Let's just say I'm intrigued by these shining magical stones that Mr. Alberto has mentioned.
I love the little interactions, personally. Yo-Yo?
Could you do me a solid and try to smooth things over with Boss Neff?
I was going to the cat because the cat's obviously, you know, thingy. Gosh. I know this is a new thing, I know this is new. They are busy, to be fair. We are in an event quest, so it makes sense. Oh, almost didn't see them.
Miss Lauma, would you accompany me into town? I think it'd be best if you saw the Frost Moon Scion's decorations for yourself.
Very well. Let's go.
Like, vodka's massive. Still being Cloran. I'm going to go look at free inside for him. So I want to do this. Yeah, get a full Nephil somewhere.
You should get going. It's important that we ascertain what Kutar likes.
Oh, we're already going to ask what she likes. Okay. This is the board. I think that's... Okay, she's clearly investigating something. I'm gonna sit in your seat. Okay. We're shooting temple straight there, right? Yeah. There's no chest in here. I doubt there is. I'll do it again. Nah. Is she gonna appear behind us?
Huh?
Or she's gone. I can't sense her presence at all. Did the doctor do something?
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walkies.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know.
I mean, they're kinda.
Oh well. Looks like we just
In a
had
way.
a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Fair point. Let's go.
Calamina!
Oh, I thought we got to like do that manually.
Oh,
Something has
looks like she still isn't here.
something is going on. I feel like the doctor's done something. It makes sense if that is the case. This is a bit odd.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there? Hey! Do you know where Columbina went?
She doesn't know.
Sorry,
She doesn't
didn't
know.
understand.
Oh.
But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like, and I don't know either to me.
That's even stranger.
Palmer, look, the flowers, yeah, they're not like blue, they're like nervous, right?
That's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right?
Yeah.
And they
Look,
super
let's
pale
go.
right
We've
now.
got to find Laumore.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kuthar?
She's missing. She hasn't
okay?
visited. She's missing. She hasn't visited the forest.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she...
Oh.
Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about Kuthar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nod-Krai's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go.
I feel like it's something to do with the doctor. Or she's just actually gone out by herself. But I feel like I'm more inclined to believe the doctor's the same because he's researching the moon. Columbina seems like a reasonable research subject, right? Why am I running? Just by elimination, that does seem the most like plausible.
It's pouring out here.
Okay, friend.
The water levels aren't rising, are they?
Like when it actually rains, that's always she always says it. It always gets me when she's because she's still scared. She's scared of the protein and all that, you know.
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon or is this stall kind of suspicious? It's never been here before, right?
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod-Krai.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is
Oh.
right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not.
That voice is also a little familiar.
Okay, the jig
Okay,
is
the
up. I
Alice.
stopped teasing you. Turn around.
Alice,
I'm
or
right
thingy.
behind you.
It's Alice or
It
the other,
seems
yeah.
I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
The king, defender of old monster, etc. But most importantly, mother of the most adorable Glee. Mother of the most adorable Glee.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
Okay.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
You look just like Klee. You look so young.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy.
I mean, she could just leave Klee.
That when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
I won't call a friend. A mother of a friend's mother.
This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
So, we can also ask about, thingy.
Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Marcus, too.
She's helped us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person. Just
We already know.
unpredictable.
Weird. You said weird, Paimon.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nod-Krai's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Okay.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Wow.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request to for Jean to put you in solidarity.
Oh, drat! My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
It's fun.
For funsies, of course.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Actually, yeah.
No, it's just... you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nod-Krai because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where Colabina is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
No, of course, like everyone in the tea.
For coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Ah, no wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Yeah.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. There is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
Who?
A trilunar syzygy.
When's that? I'm sure it'll be explained, but I have no idea.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat.
Before?
It was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this
part.
world.
You're talking about life, death, and such. But don't we already, like... maybe there's new lives and death, but, like, death is still very much there. And life was absorbed by Rindora, I think.
Oh, that's exactly it. The three goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all three moons is gathered here in Nod-Krai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
Oh, okay.
And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
That makes sense, I guess. Why are you concerned about said borders, if I may ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
I really want to see more of Clea and Alice, but like, she's not really like. Obviously, we haven't really seen them. I don't know if she's ever talked about it because maybe the event was like, which she hasn't really like thinking. So hopefully in this event we see more of her and her daughter. Maybe she'll go to like Mondstadt. Maybe she'll see her daughter, but occasionally we're obviously not there when she does. So.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Rindor, right?
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you.
Oh.
Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Oh, so she doesn't know. But Rindor did like, I think absorb the life or something like that. Golubina wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean meet Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
We heard her voice in Fontaine. She helped us out quite a lot there.
Yes, of course. That was the story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
What? Huh? No, one. It's the Phantoms, right? They're here for like her.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long.
Okay.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
Who knows?
Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
Are we gonna like play as her for a bit? Yeah.
Are you out for a walk too?
Okay, a bit of a cutscene.
Huh? The day has come at last.
Okay. So if she's now a ghost, I'm assuming we can probably find her. And maybe restore her or something with our moon power. And with Arlecchino's help also, because she has she has one of the moons inside of her. I'm assuming Arlecchino and Marinette would help because they still care about the damsel, aka Golubina, so we'll see.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
Aww.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this.
This is as sad as I've seen Colorino or the damn slave, whatever you want to refer to as, ever in this game.
So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
This may be your last chance to visit the world again.
Come on, come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat. Coming.
I want to watch them a little longer.
Well, technically, we're playing as her. Maybe this will be in her kit too, as you could visit, I doubt it, but also, I don't really know what her kit is. I do love the fact we can actually see what she will look like when you're playing her. Of course, she'll be walking normally, probably. Okay. And she hasn't actually been here ever, from what I know of. Like, she hasn't really come, I mean, she has been as the, you know, when she, years ago, thousands of years ago. Yeah. I can't do the thing. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are on about.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things
That's
out.
a Fontaine person, I think.
Till Moon Prayer Night.
Oh.
Think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Maybe back like she was thing.
Take this.
Huh?
Yeah, she was leaving when a lot of the stuff was a punishable offense.
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Is he gonna pop? Like, and they're gonna, okay, that one. This is gonna, I'm assuming she's gonna actually want to try these events when it, you know, when they do it. Oh my gosh, jumping. Jump, 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 jump. What are you saying, Granny?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
Can I share?
I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, thought so.
You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
Hmm? They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate.
Yeah.
And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
Yeah. Did she get around past us?
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
I really hope she goes to like Marinette's thing and see if she can see if Marinette, like what Marinette's doing, and Marinette maybe misses her or something. Be fun.
It's nice being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
Was she when we had the spaceship? Okay.
After the war of
I feel like Alice would be able to
the
censor.
moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Teyvat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Okay. It's just like what Kalabina said. Kalabina said the world itself is rejecting her very existence.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Teyvat's history.
And that's why they were ousted. But the heavenly principles weren't here before. The moon goddesses were here before, but they invaded. So yeah.
Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night, when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
Quickly. Sorry, her my sister. She's in the buff right now. Okay.
Where'd you wait?
Sister.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up.
We can bring her back.
for
Yeah,
another
we know.
lecture.
Because Genshin doesn't have to kill the characters. We already know this. I mean, eventually they might kill the characters eventually, but as of right now, they probably won't.
Earlier that the moon goddesses
Especially
lost
new
the
introduced
foundation for their
characters.
existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order.
Yeah.
Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette.
Okay.
And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand
Okay, yeah, to be fair, she doesn't she have a
So
decent connection
the
to us
rationale
though?
that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve.
She's a bit too full of herself, to be fair.
Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
She doesn't know her true name, but I feel like maybe we'll give her a name, and maybe she'll be like how Wanderer is, where you get to name him. I feel like having the Scaramouche there, you'll get to name the name. You'll get to name Colabina. That'll be fun because she doesn't know her true name. Wonder, I can't remember the reason we named him. We got the name, I think we just picked out because he never really got an actual name he stood behind. But yeah, I heard the ones where she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
For the time being.
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on.
Okay.
The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power.
Okay, it makes sense. I know a lot of people, some people, like, the only person we know from what my memories is Sotologies, like, managed to pierce through the fate sky and go into a world beyond to that. But I don't know of anyone else.
Given her current condition, she won't be able
But
to
Bits
provide
probably
anywhere
do.
near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexen Circle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon.
Alright, so is that why she's obviously not always around for Klee? She probably communicates through something to talk to Klee occasionally, but she's never really around. She has to go to Tevat's borders, so I don't know where that realistically is. Thanks for telling us all of this. But now that she's actually in the game, we'll probably see her more often.
Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future. Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You really are super busy.
Yep. I know she does talk to Durin in the quest event because she obviously messaged, so maybe we'll see her talk to her. I know she talks to him in the story quest, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see more of Alice in other quests, hopefully.
I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
Going Venti and Varka children, okay. Well, someone can expect the names in there.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
You kinda are right there.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I mean, maybe not the explosive stuff. I don't know where she got that from.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
I do want to replay that again.
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Didn't laugh at that for sure.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. It may her business doesn't need our help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
Explosive.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Someone behind us? Nope. I'm always very like nervous when they shoot camera angles. What was that?
What a lively
I don't.
place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
I guess no one really sees her, right?
Geezer, your hammer's rusted through. Who are you calling old geezer?
You get things that fighting.
Quarreling?
Or they're friends, I would assume.
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right?
Okay, no,
You know
no.
how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand, hmm?
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're...
Yeah, I thought so. Like, a lot of friends do argue
The
that.
way
Like,
they spoke to each
little
other was so
banter, I
ugly.
guess.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
I love the like, little banter thing about the wolves.
Sandrone.
Can we go see
So
Sandra?
that was her way of trying to be friends with me.
Maybe.
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Oh. Oh, we can't go past this area. Got like Venture Catherine there, come on.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
You the kid,
I
that's
sure
you.
have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
Oh, proposal.
The
Okay.
surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer
She's
Night
gonna
candy?
think it's someone else, not I think it's her and it's gonna be someone else. Yeah, we'll wait for her.
Is he
Yeah, I
talking
thought
to
so.
me? Can he see me?
He's gonna walk right through her.
Here you go.
That's a kid. She looked like she was gonna really enjoy that, by the way. Oh, no, it's not good.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super
We
important.
gotta walk through her, or we're gonna censor.
Where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
I walked right through her. Yeah, I thought that's gonna happen eventually. Makes sense. She can follow us?
Columbina?
Ah, full sensor. I was holding on we're gonna sensor. I thought we could sensor, right?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
We can sensor, we just don't know what, I guess, right? Or where. So you can follow, yeah, follow. Every time we go down, I feel like someone's gonna step. Maybe it's not too bad, just quietly staying by their side like this. Okay, we're looking for the major goal. Looking for a tennis table somewhere. Not really look. Getting a lot of achievements.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Ah, not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Okay.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
So we're just ignoring her.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements.
Okay.
So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Prime mages.
Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was her mom's dad.
Oh, true.
What about a tea set? I recall that each mage has their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
She's gonna be able to see
Hey
the
there. Sorry to disturb you, but
Columbina.
are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Ah, have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I
What?
shook my
Oh.
head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Yeah. I don't call me. I'll stand with your face.
I'm more
both
shocked by the
schools.
fact that Alice never speaks about me.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah. I wonder why Nicole can't speak then.
Your guidance in the past.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Yeah.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop!
Oh.
Alice! I can't believe it!
What did it say? It said, one second, I'm looking at my stream. After Alice, Nicole, the unpredictable master sculpture, the immortal literary giant. If only they'd write, and the silent angel, yet also the orator, the instant they utter a word, etc., etc. Inside, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world. So
I had
that's
a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle. But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
So where's she get to see that?
Very different side of Nicole than what we're used to.
Yeah, she's not ladylike.
Not used to face-to-face interactions?
Yeah, guess not.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Yeah.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
I guess I'm gonna die ahead.
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Among the words that hopped out just now, I saw angel.
Yes, my name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Angel, that's
the Traveler and Paimon should be no
new
strangers
concept.
to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan.
The Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night.
Okay. But we've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
From my Colobina's area, could we ever actually mention that she can swing her head? This will be so weird to see us talk to no one.
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, she's there.
I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary
She's just chasing animals.
They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices.
That's the sun, but sure.
But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh.
That's such a sad
Yep.
story.
Depression after
It is.
depression.
Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it.
I love her personality, to be fair.
Is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means...
If we can see the true moons, that will be destroyed,
and
of course.
a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
I mean, we already know Sertologi's outside of Teyvat, so...
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word. If only I'd managed to think of it.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first.
Yeah, Vodka does not want to listen to her at all.
To use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up.
I feel like the thing they built is going to be the moon statue. I just have a feeling it's going to be the moon statue. If it is going to be the moon statue, circle back around and I'll clip this as a short.
Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons.
She's just sitting there.
So we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed?
That could be fun. We could also learn uncover history. Also, what would be funny if we also used our head to communicate? So, Colabina was like, why did you stand still? Literally just stand still like NPCs, man. Would be very funny.
Travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Is that too dumb for... Do we dumb it down for you guys?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there.
Yeah.
His brain is reaching capacity.
Same.
Alright. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup.
Okay.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure.
I love the fact she's just walking around sitting, like, just enjoying her time, or like, we're just trying to figure out how to save her.
If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
Thing is, her home probably has no one there anymore, I would say. No one there at all. She can't even talk to anyone. So I feel like once she realized she can like be stable in this world with just her original name, and once she learns her original name, she'll be able to, you know, stay here. And she'll probably choose to stay here because, for instance, she seems very lonely.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yep.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Basically.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Oh yeah, she didn't really know what the name bit was about. I guess that makes sense, right? I am enjoying Color Bean in this thing. I've enjoyed the whole like arcs throughout the Archon quest, so I enjoy that. Hope we see more of her outside these Archon quests.
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Why did she introduce herself like that? I mean, I get it, right? But like, yes, I'm Lauma of like this place.
I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
That is, she probably would be interested in that thing, to be fair. She's just sound like someone who would love the history stuff.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
I do feel like Lauma and Nicole would hit it off. Although people in the Frost Moon side will probably think Lauma's gone crazy, he's talking to herself. While someone's sitting next to her. That she explains it.
Friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Yeah.
I tell you, a lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit.
Makes sense.
Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Kalabina's journey through Tibet, huh?
I will say, I'm assuming the Doctor will show up in this act or the next act, just because he was just randomly name dropped. I get like when we knew he was gonna be here, but he was just randomly name dropped. So I would be surprised if we don't show it at least once. The Doctor here once at all.
In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
The other Fatuis just seem to mind their own business, or like large scale events. Let's appease their interest.
Don't mention it.
I can see the Doctor
Honestly, I'm more comfortable
helping
dealing
just
with
so
Fatui than
he
prying
can take
into the
advantage
details
of the
a young lady's
situation.
childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Yep, good idea. There's a war quest on there. Don't know where it is, but there's a war quest on there. Okay, so, but yeah, it's that right there. No, I'll run to this. Yeah, it starts. I was gonna do like the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and do the join story quest because I want to do that. Done. Will I get join story quest done today? I guess we'll have to see, won't we? There's a lot to do. It's above here as well.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
Okay.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable.
Okay, makes sense.
There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the
Sure,
historical record.
sounds reasonable.
Makes sense.
You think Shady Palm was just me? Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but you could just as easily describe them as terse and dry. Terse and dry. And since Lam already knows material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough going. I wanna check what the next band is gonna be.
Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her.
Oh, if one can say it's Alice is coming out, so I don't know if I want to get Alice or Marco. Scarlet's also coming back, but Columbina is also going to come out. It really depends.
I imagine that
which one I fall for.
Resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Yeah. When you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use, might I ask, Lauma?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and
Makes
I alone
sense.
have spoken to her face to face.
Yep.
As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do.
Of course.
That being said,
I know that there are
sensed
certain
some
things
changes in her
she
lately.
simply would never do.
Changes?
Of course.
Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
Yep.
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong in this one. We've heard something like this before in that land.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now.
Yep.
Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler?
That's how eyes were open before, which we don't really know. It seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone. The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the
is that the
gods
nest?
and was
Or...
greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives us a somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kuthar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
That sounds very sad, Melanie.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Ah.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something.
Yep.
Barca said he was
Still
gonna set up
talking?
a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
I want them to be worried. At least I feel like Sandrone will be worried. Maybe she won't try to show it fully, but I feel like we might see something. She will definitely help. This might be something Sandrone will actually help with. I can see it. Sandrone being able to marry that, but you know, Sandrone. I feel like I have a feeling she'll actually want to help with this. Talk about coincidence, we meet again.
Yeah,
Where's Flins?
This is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation at the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
Yeah. We learned some stories from her early days.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Barca was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh no, we already met.
We're waiting for the Fatui members?
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Okay. This looks familiar. I'm sure I saw one of those back in the Golden Apple... I can't say them.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the Phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
That might go into during story quest.
Ah, I see.
I could
Following
assume.
instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated.
Oh.
Especially in case of infants.
I looked up Wanderer names and this was the one I had. It was Wanderer, I should have thought.
It's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
I've been writing to
Does he even work at the academia?
Attaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Nod-Krai.
Hat guy? Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumeru Academia. Guy. Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
So they came to Nod-Krai together?
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor, also known as Dottore, second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing.
I'm sure Colabina knows of. I'm sure Colabina knows of like Wanderer, right?
Dottore.
I want him to talk about him.
Or Zondik, as he was then known. Once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
So I've heard that name before, back in the ruins when the Ibis King mentioned that student. That was the Doctor? Was it? Ooh, well, that's interesting.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Nod-Krai. But we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record? Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers.
Please, come on, Wanderer.
You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Sure.
No.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
The Frost Moon Scions' relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
I want to see Wanderers.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Maybe the Fatui follow him, but I don't think so. Hey. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
That makes sense, sir. Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Colabina.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
After the conversation ends, the group splits into 2 teams led by Varka. Okay, I can't.
You made it. Who is this?
Oh, so you don't know.
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the Academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Nod-Krai to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back.
Yeah.
You flatter me.
You're all Harbingers. What reason would you have to disclose information about Dottore?
Where do I even start? Remember that
that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does
Okay.
Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with
not
his
at all.
colleagues?
Fair point.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
What's with them not knowing thing? I know he was taking erased, but like, was he completely erased for everyone's heads? I don't know how that exactly works. Because like, is he completely forgotten about in general? I don't know. Hat guy, is he completely forgot about? Like, because I feel like the two would know of him, but like, I don't know if he's been completely forgotten about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants, and he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Nod-Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Yeah.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way.
Yeah.
He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's
The
Mora,
Rooster's resources. Okay.
both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
I will say, I really want us to diss the Tsaritsa in front of them, like in front of a Fatui member, because they always obviously talk bad about gods, the gods of other nations and all that. I would have loved to see what happens, like honestly.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once, only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears.
Okay.
The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done. Whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out.
I will say, that's not saying he strikes. He also strikes me that he's obviously saying he knows that he's the type of guy. And Marinette is like, exactly, that's him. And I wonder if they're gonna point this out on how the heck does he know? Because like I feel like only the two members will kind of know he's true. Of course, his personality isn't no big mystery, but like he's true, like how he truly acts in general. So I wouldn't be surprised. Although going against the Saritsa is definitely something he probably wouldn't do, just because in general, because he is a F2 member for a reason, for his fun and obviously inventions and stuff. So I wouldn't doubt him going against him, but against her. But like he could find a loophole to go against her, or Teresa call him back to Nod-Krai for something that interests the Teresa. Who knows?
That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people.
So she does care about the two members, I guess.
And after all that,
in a way.
he left. Well, I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. A waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you've been awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs, especially when it comes to Dottore.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
He just ignored the question.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Oh, just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
She could have just given you a Pristoni. I don't know. What did she do while she was with the Fatui?
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
It makes sense. Of course, like she's more, I'm pretty sure, older than the Tsaritsa. Maybe not older, but at least more kind of not powerful. But you know, she's the moon, one of the three moon goddesses. I'm sure she had a specific more role to play.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing.
She's kicking her leg.
Has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor, but the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions, so she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually. And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Sounds like Julia would say. No wonder. Okay, so they did forget. They did forget him technically.
I forget who said it. And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it.
Okay.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Because he was like erased from like in general the history and that something, right? So I guess like certain parts people will remember what he said. He just forgot his face. Face tennis, all this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it to her from the rooftops.
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name. I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
Like, I love the fact looking at her, he said nothing during that whole time. He's like, or I. Nor I. Ooh.
It's a Sealy! Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Take care, everyone. We'll be in touch if the situation changes.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best.
Uh,
That's Sealy!
yeah, to be fair, let's play a lot of season again, but don't even, like, know. I like how it's like little Archons at the bottom, so are we just seeing Durin now? Yeah.
Here you are.
Hat guy!
Oh, hat guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things...
Oh.
Do we?
I really hope we don't consistently call him Hat Guy. I feel like people will remember his name in this event, hopefully. Okay, I don't want people to refer to him as Hat Guy. I might have to make it, honestly, if it goes on for something, I might have to change the Wanderer name to Hat Guy.
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not.
I will say, I feel like Wanderer can relate to Durin, because he sounds a little more easygoing talking to him.
We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
Maybe.
And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
I remember seeing this in the trailer.
That's just meaningless speculation.
Yeah.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
Yeah.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside.
Yeah.
So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
Although I wouldn't call as some mage, you know, she's the mage. Mitchell.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yep.
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Yep.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter?
I shouldn't name this one. Oh, now he's looking for his door.
I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
Question, will it work? Probably, because they've been going on this for like an hour.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Well, let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Have you seen a little girl?
Oh, usage him.
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Make use of the stone pillars to... Oh.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Watch out! What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
He really left. Huh, we did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Yeah.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help me!
Okay.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Oh, it was that was the right one. Okay. Understood. I thought he was in front of us.
Monsters
Yeah, I
approaching
thought
from the
these
front.
were two. So basically,
You need to stop
those
them
two should die.
and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's monsters ahead! Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
Yep. I can just walk through. That's this. Maybe. Monsters still out there. Maybe I let this in. Good away.
The monsters are gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
I was wondering why I didn't give you the name, but this is why.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go.
He does have a health bar for some
This
reason.
way's blocked.
We might be able to.
Okay, maybe not that. Maybe we don't do that.
Wait, there was someone
Oh,
else
we
here?
actually have to listen to this whole
Don't go
thing.
any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Yeah, but I
I'll
always
use
have
the
this.
barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
What's that?
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up!
That's all that. I don't even phantom though.
Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters.
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
That's gonna kill him. That one's gonna add the timer. Okay. That one, okay. That should have killed all of them.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before.
Okay.
We might just be able to save this person.
Technically not, because in real life he's like, unless you save it, an ancestor from his time actually appear. You look weird, but
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana's her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
no.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Good father.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Oh, okay, so we.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's got me this far after all.
Yeah, trust me, man. What was that? Continue exploring with fire.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books.
Is she dead? She's alive.
Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Why is that a bunch of explosives over here anyway? Are we? Oh, we're actually playing. Okay, I was like, are we playing or we? Well, when you two close it disappears. Can't see where the explosives are because they're disappearing.
It won't work. There's not enough
Yeah.
left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
That's my daughter's book. She's passed this way. Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this. But how will I find her without any clues? I no longer have anywhere else to go.
Oh, well, that sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate. Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh? Wait.
Oh, he can see us.
Who are you?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like
Okay, so
memories,
he's now
like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
If he can see us, maybe if we see a past memory of ourselves or our sister, we can communicate with them. Will be interesting.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only...
Unless you go into movie have died. Then that makes sense.
You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom?
Do they enjoy freedom back that
And
way?
you're from Sumeru, Where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you
Yeah,
heard of
6,000 years ago.
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindaknir?
This is some great lore, though.
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home.
Yup.
We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Maybe we
Sumeru's a lot
talk about the
more
mood
uptight.
goodness.
Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew.
All devouring black tide.
I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
Honestly,
He's gone.
Good guy.
In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change.
We can also see, like, I guess Wanderer wasn't here. May have actually went here
yet.
before, and we see his past. But then again, his past was kind of erased, wasn't it?
If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question?
Yeah, what?
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison,
Hey,
I know nothing about you.
I don't know when they met, to be fair. I don't know if it was said. Babe, well, I would consider us friends, Duran, right?
Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about
I feel
you,
like them two being best friends makes
understand
complete
your
sense,
thoughts
to be honest.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure.
His creator is I don't know if it was creator was like the well.
After that,
we gotta see the past again.
Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy, but no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that, but the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path.
Yeah.
So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will.
Okay, that guy.
Alright, break time's over.
Did you?
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Honestly, great, because I was getting like, I was like, I need to bring up this. Great, it ended there. But not, yeah, it really depends on how you think great is.
There you are.
I was still at this
I
bit.
was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Another conversation I cannot hear.
Yeah.
I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority, and that your adventurer's instinct has not swayed your resolve. Really, I must applaud you for it. You should know.
Paimon's head.
Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that this is where we shall find the entrance to the ruins.
Okay.
Oh, cool! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's open it up and see!
It's still like team, yeah? Sick team.
Patience. This was a sanctuary of great importance to the Hyperboreans.
Yeah.
A special process is required to open the gate.
Makes sense.
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's Marrow?
Seems like the ancients were very fond of making tricky gate puzzles.
Okay, so what's the plan? Need us to do anything? And just the short version, if you can.
Ah. Alright then. I was planning to start with some background on the invention of these techniques. Are you sure you don't want to hear it? It's quite informative.
Remember what you were saying about priorities?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 human representatives to successfully undergo a process of Kuvaki resonance. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon goddesses to see if the entrants are qualified.
There's 3 of us here, so I'll assume Lauma, Vodka, and me.
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh, wait. We need 3 people.
Okay.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But we would need 2 other people with the same constitution. Therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow the rules, but to figure out how the test functions and find a workaround.
Yeah, because it's pretty cool, so yeah.
I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude. We'll simply need humans who have sufficient Kuvaki energy within them.
Okay. Well, because we have the actual stone.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in them?
The easiest way would be transfusion. Take some Kuvaki from Nod-Krai's soil, put it into the bloodstream, and get it circulating in the body.
So we're going to cheat on the test?
Hey, wait, don't say it like that.
Precisely.
Oh, look at the mind you said like
There are
that.
other methods, but this is the simplest one. Cheating the system is much easier than trying to hide
I feel
from
like Lauma wants to do it as it is.
Huh?
Does the idea of cheating upset you, Miss Loma?
No, that's not it. I suddenly had an idea.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kuthar to join in the festivities.
Huh?
But as Paimon said, we need to have our priorities straight. Let's get back to the test. I'll follow up with Nefer on the festival arrangements.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, okay. Anyway, is this really the best method we have? A Kuvaki transfusion sounds dangerous, no matter how you slice it.
If you think that's dangerous, wait till you hear the other methods. I'd be more than happy to go through them if you'd like. There are several.
No need, we're good. Let's go with this one.
Very well. Kuvaki transfusion it is. Now, I should mention that the risks can be greater or lower depending on individual compatibility. It would be rash to simply infuse the Kuvaki and hope for the best. If the body rejects it, the reaction can be quite severe. The symptoms are similar to another condition that some people living here suffer from, known as congenital Kuvaki sensitivity. So, before we execute our plan, I will perform a simple test of my own to see who is compatible and who is not. Once that is done,
Makes sense.
we will have to complete the resonance process as rapidly as possible. The participants must remain stationary while the Kuvaki circulates and bonds with them, and they mustn't eat or drink anything.
Is this part that I 2-1? Because I have no idea. Like, you said to finish, they put me straight in this without even doing anything.
That's some hardcore fasting. They'll all be monks by the time they're through.
How long will they have to keep that up for? A couple of days?
3 days.
Oh, that's so long! And we still need to find 2 more people who are not just compatible, but also willing to volunteer.
I feel like we're compatible.
Fasting? What are they talking about?
Sure. I'm willing to volunteer.
Really? Don't you want to think this through?
Haha, count
Yeah,
me in
okay, I was
too.
like 3 plots. Yeah,
3
2.
days without food? I can handle that. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step up.
Compared to having Colabina disappear completely, fasting for a few days is nothing.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, Paimon volunteers to be captain of logistics. To keep the fires lit and grab some spare clothes to keep you comfortable.
Paimon would never go 3 days without eating food.
Then we'll start with you first, traveler. Please step forward. How's it going? Do you feel anything?
Nope.
How about now?
Nope. Nope. Yeah, probably.
And now?
Still nothing.
What about now?
Nothing? Did you do something?
You guys, it's not a competition, you know.
All right, I'm officially impressed. Even as a descender, you can withstand far more than I imagined. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you, and your arm hasn't even moved an inch.
Yep, that's true I am.
In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required.
That much?
Yes. Safe to say, compatibility won't be an issue for you. You're eligible to join. You're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes nothing.
Just get break down.
All right. I'll start where we left off. 5 times the required Kuvaki dose.
Maybe not.
Whoa, 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 hey, wait
That
a minute.
face.
How's it going?
No, not great. I kind of want to puke. Feels like I've been drinking too much. A few bottles of wine and a big stein of Dark Horse. With some hard liquor from Liyue mixed in. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady in an arm wrestling contest. I'm never gonna live that down.
Oh man, we should have
My
vent about this.
apologies. I'll lower the concentration and try again.
Oh.
How's it going now?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can still feel it pulsing around.
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Mr. Varka. Let's try someone else.
Yeah, Paimon.
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends.
Paimon's
then.
right there. I feel like Durin or Wanderer would do good.
No surprises here, Miss Moonchanter. You're perfectly compatible. You may join.
Nefar. I mean, in Nefar.
I'm getting a slight headache.
Shame. You were so
We can try a lot of
close.
people.
Whoa, I'm itching all over.
Allergic reaction. We can't have that.
Huh? Well, are you gonna start a what?
The Hexen Circle is an organization that cares for and protects children. We will not have them do dangerous things.
Yeah.
Not even tests.
Makes sense. It never sounds like someone.
Is something the matter?
The candidates have to be human.
Oh.
I guess that rules me out too.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad after all. I mean, looks like this isn't gonna be as easy as we thought.
Perhaps
Wanderer.
I could ask for volunteers among the Frost Moon Scions.
I'll see about talking to some trusted light.
Actually, Wanderer and Durin aren't human though. Albeit isn't human
I think
either.
we had some former Frostmoon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the test works? I can probably make some kind of test bot. Then we can just zip through Nasha Town, going up to people and pressing a button to check their status. Wouldn't that be way easier?
No.
Wow! No elaboration for once.
How about I contact the Knights of Favonia's garrison in the Wave Chaser plane? Shame that Lohan's already left. And that guy's even tougher than I am.
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people. So why is she on the brink of disappearing?
She mentioned that the world has rejected her from the very beginning.
And when we fought the Raihir of Solnari, it seemed like she exhausted her power for our sake.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure revered is the right word for how people feel about her.
Gratitude, certainly. For my part, anyway.
It's basic reciprocity. She helped us, so she deserves our help in return.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Even though she looked like she didn't care, she still saved a ton of people.
Yeah.
Including me.
A review
She
of the
saves
relevant
you
data
moisture.
leads me to conclude that Miss Columbina is a good person.
Yeah, you bet.
They really think so?
It is nice when she came over here this way.
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I think it really suits her. It's light and graceful and... yeah, just a really pretty name.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, that's not our decision to make.
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also came up in the song I heard when I was born. What?
I feel like she might want to. I feel like she might accept her,
Do I truly think of my
her
own
name as Columbina.
Is there anyone left?
And also the damselette might be recalled as Columbina. She told me whichever name took fancy. Why did I pick Columbina? Maybe because I felt that she never wanted to become Kutar, the Moon Maiden, and be worshipped as a god.
Moon Prayer Night is getting closer by the day.
Oh, this is getting too long.
We're running out of
Not like
time.
the
We
quest,
need
but
to
like
look for other candidates.
Archino makes sense to be fair. The name makes sense.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Cheers to Moon Insider.
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye out for something
Makes
like
sense.
that, so she informed me. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow, I should prove to be a suitable candidate.
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it? Did you feel any discomfort?
Not at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for additional candidates after all.
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take turns making sure the three of them stay warm and comfy.
She can't eat for 3
My
days.
job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
Oh, let's do this. No time to waste.
I'm ready as well.
Okay. Don't tell me the quest has ended and then do this to me. Like, why? Like I said, this is technically part 2 long quest. I'll probably add it.
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets.
I need to make that
the
weird,
silver
like.
moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow! It really opened!
So that's what all this is about. They've been trying to open this gate.
Come, let us enter.
Wait.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew properly and swallow slowly. It will give your body time to readjust to the digestion process.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter this gate. Huh? I cannot pass through. Is it because I have no physical body? It has been 3 days. My strength is all but completely faded. Can I really hold on until Moon Prayer Night?
Who knows? Yeah, okay, this was the beginning of Act 2, which I won't be doing, well, I might be doing it, who knows. I am completely exhausted. That bit will probably be in the video of Act 2, the start of the video of Act 2, most likely. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know why I put Act 2 out, normally I have a choice to do or not. I'll see you guys in the next one. Honestly, I did enjoy that. There wasn't too much action. I'm gonna assume this one will probably have a bit more action, or at least a bit more lore to it. This one's just nice, back to the story kind of thing. Enjoyed it for what it was, if I'm being completely honest. But as far as I go, I'm gonna call it there, because that's the thing. I'm gonna do both things, one thing. Okay, without further ado, see you guys next time. Subscribe, do great stuff, and bye guys.